Hey guys, Scott here, and welcome to Ariandel Arsenal. Today we're looking at the Quills, which are a very mixed bag for me. On one hand, the Quills are among the best weapons in the game. It is an extremely high damaging thrusting sword combo, which is just really, really good. But the thing is, the thing that makes it good is not interesting at all. In fact, the interesting parts about the weapon are the worst parts about it. For example, the leap is frankly pretty bad. I mean, we all thought it looked really cool, and frankly it does, but when you actually look at the actual effectiveness of it, it's pretty bad. You can get the same effect by simply throwing a kukri. In fact, you would get more damage out of it with less startup time. It has no iframes on it, so you're not actually dodging attacks, even though it looks cool. There are very little uses for this actual leap, other than perhaps the R2 follow-up, which surprises some people. Then, what do you have in the dual moveset? You have the L1 combo, but that also starts with a claw, which is very short range. It's very hard to get that full combo off. You need perfect spacing every time, which is a little too much to ask. It's as difficult as walking up to someone and just starting a full Cestus combo without perseverance, which is extremely hard to do. So, the L1 combos are kind of off the table for being a consistently effective tool. R1 L1s you would think would be a good idea because that is a combo for a lot of dual weapons, but not on these. R1 L1 does not combo 90% of the time. Sometimes with weird lag it does, but more often than not it will not combo. So R1 L1 is off the table as well. And what are you left with? You're just left with the basic thrusting sword R1s, and the best way to play a thrusting sword is to just stick a shield in your offhand and pressure them and poke when necessary. And it sucks because a lot of the DLC weapons have had like really unique things about them that make them good, whereas the unique things about the Quills make them bad. And you know, if you compare it to something like Frida's Scythe, it's like the L2 R1s of that like are the cool unique part, and that actually is the best part. That's awesome. You know, the follower saber, the weapon art is the best part about it, and that's the unique part. The unique parts about the Quills, like the leap and the L1 combo and R1 L1 combo, those are the worst, least effective parts. So it kind of sucks because it's a new weapon that has a lot of cool stuff, but if you want to actually win with it, you gotta not do the cool stuff. So it's like, it's a mixed bag, it really is. But, you know, if you go over what actually is effective, it's just the basic R1s are the way to go. They are deadly. It's, like I said, this is actually one of the best weapons in the game. At 60 dexterity and base strength, it's got more AR than the S stock, even when the S stock is at its highest damage. By a lot, too, by like 30 damage, which is really significant. It also has an extremely high crit modifier, so you can horn or ring across people and pretty much one-shot them in the arena. It's an extremely good weapon, but everything about it basically forces you to play in a way that you could have done with any other thrusting sword. So, hell, even to actually get the horn or ring of Pos, you can't be dual wielding it because you need to parry, so you need to shield in your offhand or some type of parry tool. So, it's like all of the best things about it encourage you to play with the non-unique things about it, and that's really frustrating. If anything, I would like to see them buff the actual L2, actual like kukri throwing knife damage, because it's as slow as a kukri, but with half the damage. It does like 80 damage, if that. Sometimes, even at point blank, it just misses entirely, like it goes over their head or something like that, so you can't use it point blank. There are no iframes on it, so even if you do it backwards, you'll still get hit. There's no real reason to use it other than maybe to bait someone into the R2, but I feel like most people know about it by now, so yeah, that's the Quills. They're frustrating, extremely good, one of the best weapons in the game, but not for any reason that's unique. Everything that's unique about it is the worst part about it, so yeah, I really struggle to find any use for the dual moveset, but that's the Quills. Still, if you're looking to win, they're really, really good, but don't look for any excitement if you're trying to win here. But I think that's about it. I don't think I prepared anything else. No, that's about it. I'm trying not to prepare scripts for these videos anymore because it lets me just speak exactly what's on my mind rather than, like, you know, pre-prepared. I'm just reading from like a bunch of index cards kind of thing. So I think that sounds more natural and more aligns with exactly what I think. So hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you next time.